Hi, this is Melanie from Coy Construction, and we've got another tip on hiring a contractor. A lot of people these days are obviously concerned about their money. We know that we're in a crunch. People still want to have work done on their home, but they're even less likely to want to spend a large sum of money. We can obviously empathize and we can understand that. But here's the thing that we want to remind people. You do get what you pay for. There was a recent news article in the local paper that talked about a contractor that had taken a very large deposit from a client and had not done the work. And there was really no legal recourse for this client because the contractor was not licensed, they were not bonded, and they were not insured. Now, you might ask yourself, why would this client hire a contractor who's not licensed, bonded, or insured, and then hand them a large sum of money? Well, I can tell you, when you're licensed, bonded, and insured, you have to pay for that. And most clients at this point think, do I want to hire the licensed, insured contractor who's going to have to charge me for paying for that license, that insurance, that bonding? Or do I maybe want to go with Joe Schmo over here and trust that he's going to do the job and it's going to save me a couple thousand? Well, you can see that a lot of people would choose, well, I'm going to save a couple thousand. What they don't realize in trying to save that couple $1,000s, in the end, they might be spending double, if not triple. In this particular case, now this client has got to go through all of these legal mazes to try to recoup the down payment that they already gave to a contractor and then hire another contractor. Not only that, oftentimes when clients try to do things on the cheap, scrimping on materials, scrimping on craftsmanship, what ends up happening is that other contractors have to go in and fix the original job. At this point, the money has been spent with the first contractor. You have to bring in a second contractor and you have to pay them for work that's already been done. Another great example is I have a friend who had just moved into a new complex, looked at it, beautiful, brand new building, looked gorgeous, and he went to touch the wall and the paint peeled. And that was a really great example of how oftentimes things may not actually be what they appear to be. So are these windows double glazed? Are they double paned? What kind of quality is this? You have to keep in mind in the long run, if you're using cheap materials such as windows that aren't double paned, how much are you actually going to spend year after year on energy costs? So in an economic crisis such as this, where people are really trying to conserve their money, I really am on the side of get the most for your value and look down in the long run. Don't try to find things that are too cheap because they're going to need to be replaced. Don't work with people who don't have high quality craftsmanship because you're going to have to pay for someone else to do it again. And so we think that's a really helpful tip to really bear in mind. Yes, we understand you have financial concerns and you want your money to really go the long distance, but you have to look at the bigger picture. We're very much an instant gratification society. We want things done now. We want it done quick. We want it done cheap. And what people don't realize is that the larger picture that actually means that you get less for your money. So save money. Do it right the first time. We hope this tip is helpful. If it is, please rate the video and please subscribe to our page.